All right, y'all. Guess what I just watched? I just watched Aquaman 2. Aquaman 2 for the first time. I know it just came out last year, but I watched that and I thought it was pretty good. I heard a lot of negative reviews on that, but I feel different about it. So basically, the premise of the story, and I'm pretty sure anybody that's watching me talk about this has probably seen it already too. But it did start out a little weird, with all him and his dad, shooting the breeze out there on the waterfront, riding the bikes, and just doing all the silly stuff. And I was like, oh man, what am I in for here? But then it got real. So I didn't realize that Black Manta was back in the story, and he's got a grudge. So I thought that was really good that they brought him back. And the other thing was the Black Staff. That Black Staff, but with all the evil in it in the Lost City. So I think the real kicker to the story was the fact that Aquaman had to figure out, well, he had to humble himself. He had to humble himself and work with his brother in order to get all his life back in order as far as his son. And I think the fact that they stole his son, that daggone Black Manta stole his son, that was kind of contribute to, remember Justice League Unlimited? Oh man, was that the best daggone show ever? I enjoyed that Justice League Unlimited better than I enjoyed Justice League. That was the one from was that the 90s or the early 2000s? But I believe it was the early 2000s. But they had the story of Aquaman, his son being stolen, and remember his hand got chopped off, and then that's how he ended up using that daggone, the hook in his hand. But they didn't go that far with the story. They took it a little bit different direction. But I think the killer clinch of it all was at the end when Aquaman reached out to save Black Mantis and this mug. What did he do? He said never, and said he'd rather die, I guess, than. And I'm just like, wow, dude, that really got me. That got me. But I always liked the Aquaman. I liked both movies. The first movie I thought was very good, and I didn't think the second movie was going to be as good. But the second movie was, in my opinion, was just as good. Like I said, it started out a little goofy. But ended up really good. So I enjoyed it. But just wanted to give y'all a quick update on the Aquaman movie. I got to start my Aquaman Rebirth series. Probably start that next week. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it I'm going to read it in a video. All of them. Yeah. Then I'm going to go back for the next issues. Should have got all the issues of the ones that I wanted that they had. But I was just in a rush. Had to get out of there. Had to go. So I'm hoping when I go back, they'll have more of what I need. But till next time, nerds and nerdettes, don't forget to subscribe. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments, subscribe. All right? And repost. Till next time. Peace.